Cek sound. Bang Lutfi hadir lagi. Selamat malam, Bang. Aduh, terima kasih. Saya mau lanjut MSQ lagi. Sudah tidak sabar. Mudah-mudahan tanggal 25 tinggal liburnya aja. Yuk, main yuk. Lanjut yuk. Lanjut. Ini nggak ada gambarnya ya? Let's go, Pak. Hello. Pelan dulu. Hello, my name is Gregor Skins. Welcome back to my stream. Continuing main story quest for Final Fantasy XIV. Let's go. Ready to get back to it? Excellent. Malam ngalem. Aduh, patah HP ya. HP-nya patah, kakinya HP patah ya. Ya ampun. Pakai acara patah lagi. Oke, lanjut yuk. Biar nyala. Halo Dorian, piye kabare? Gimana kabarnya? Sudah selesai kah Endwalker-nya? Pasti sudah lah, saya doang yang belum selesai. Nyala nggak sih mic-nya? Nyala ya. Anjir, pan patah. Itu kaki apa? Kan HP kan ada ini tuh, ada apa sih namanya nih, casing HP itu yang ada kakinya itu patah. Saya kan nggak punya layar kedua, punyanya HP. Jadi kalau lihat chat dari HP, iya makanya lemot. Makanya telat 2 menit, 3 menit. Miskin sekali saya, tidak bisa beli. Nggak, yang penting disyukurin apa yang ada. Yang penting disyukurin apa yang ada. Auto jadi Samsung Flip dong. Jangan dong. Dia pengen beli Samsung sih kemarin. Sayang duitnya pakai mulu. I remember those red eyes. You were to do science who commissioned the scale from us, yes? Kirain patah HP-nya. Belum nyentuh game apapun. Puas 3 minggu kayak anjing. Proyek semua 7 matkul, astaga. Sabar, semua indah pada waktunya. Ada 2 pilihan, berhenti sekarang apa lanjut, nah itu aja. I welcome you back to the high crucible. What brings you here in these troubling times? We're assisting the startup in investigating the crisis that plague the city. Did you happen to catch sight of any of the creatures? I did. As I was going about my walk, I was disturbed by pressing footsteps so powerful that the every ground shook. I rushed outside and could not believe that what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Suddenly, I heard panicking scream coming from the direction of Balsham Bazaar. In the next instant, a monstrous beast poked its head out from amidst of the stall. A handful of the Reddit rushed to the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the fiend and its minion propelled themselves skyward. So the blasphemy came from the vicinity of the market. This knowledge may prove useful. I thank you for sharing your tale. I do believe we know now where we should inquire next. To the bazaar then. Lanjut dong, sudah ada firasat baik minimal nilai A. Udahlah, yoi. Yang penting EPK bagus, tapi kerjaan bagus, langsung main game sepuasnya. Beli game. Kalau nggak beli game kayak teman gue, kebar. Lagi di sana lagi hujan ya? Iya hujan. Tapi ini kayak suara kipas laptop deh. Kebar, gengs. Punya duit banyak, kebar. Masya Allah. Mau kiamat boy, mau kiamat. Oh, Masya Allah. Mana bener. A, kiamat A. A. A, kiamat. Aduh. Kegedean ya musiknya ya. Tapi gue suka musik gede-gede sih. A, kiamat A, jangan crafting. Kacau banget suara kipasnya. Iya, mau gimana lagi? Ini juga lagi main lagi lesehan. Nah, mic-nya tuh di lantai. Mainnya lesehan, mic-nya lagi di lantai. Biasanya kan nggak lesehan, ada di meja belajar. Mohon maaf. Kemarin dapat ada yang ngasih donasi buat beli kipas. Kipasnya yang ini lebih parah sebelum ganti ini lebih parah suara kipasnya. Ini lebih mending loh. Sini Gerah, masuk dulu. Waduh, udah mau kiamat lagi dah. Belum pernah pacaran ya, gua ampun, ya ampun. Abong banget nggak pernah pacaran. Gak percaya gue anjir. Gue gak percaya loh. Gue pengen kenalan cupu ya. Udah punya mantan ya. Aduh ya ampun. Gak percaya gue kalau orang belum pacaran. Ini orang mau kiamat masih ngomongin ini apa tekstil ya. Aduh. Mohon maaf. Stres. Forgive me, but my shop closed until further notice. Needless to say, we have more pressing concern this day. We have come not in search of wares, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the bazaar. Did you perchance witness anything? Afraid not, my friend. I was here the whole time, so I only saw little minions. Made a mess of the place. They did. While that was all going on, the great big one tore to the west side of the bazaar. You have better luck asking there. Okay. Pernah sekali pas SMP yang nggak kehitung lah. Spesies gue anjir. Nggak kehitung. Ya kehitung dong lah. Setidaknya pernah mesra-mesraan. Ya nggak? Lagi lah. Gampang kok, ganteng kamu kok. Saya yakin kamu nyari pacar gampang. Nyari pacar gampang, kamu kan ganteng. Yeah. Is something the matter, traveler? If you lost, perhaps I could be of assistance. Your offer is most appreciated. We are not lost, but we are in need of information. Might you know anything about the gargantuan beast that rampaged through the bazaar? I saw it all, though I wish I had not. I was going about my work when all of a sudden a piercing scream cut through the air. I turned around and there was a fiend, a massive body bursting through the entryway with the force of the tidal wave, and then it was gone as quickly as it came. Ooh, spicy. Amin. Semua harus nikmat pada waktunya. Nikmat pada waktunya. Sister, have mercy. What is happening to the world? What am I to do? Is this nowhere safe? Settle down, my friend. The danger has passed, at least for now. It is not too painful to remember. Could you tell us what you saw? Lama harus dulu belanja ke pasar. Iya emang. First, I heard the scream. Then the horde of ravening beasts came charging toward us. One of them was huge, bigger than a merit, throwing people about like wrecked dolls, and it was eating them. Ooh. I hide under the counter, saw others do the same, but the shrinking and wailing kept getting louder. More voice in the throng apa ya artinya? Nggak tahu. Beast or victim? I could tell. I know not what was happening. I still don't. This is enough, my good man. This is enough, my good man. You are brave to share with us your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. The high crucible, masih baca crucible, too, has survived most unscathed. Pray stay close to your friends and loved ones, and rest your body and mind while you are able. Gue cabut duluan ya, mau bikin laporan lagi. Sip, thank you udah mampir, Durian. Thank you. I suspect that is the most we can expect the people here to tell us. I think it's best we find a place outside the bazaar where we might be rest and review our findings. Kalau nggak streaming, kayaknya gue nggak punya alasan buat baca teks gitu loh, kayak voice apa? Biasanya kan baca dalam hati ya. Tapi kayak kurang enak gitu kalau gue paksa baca, aneh aja kadang kok gue lagi sendirian terus ngomong sendiri tuh kayak ini ngomong sendiri juga sih, cuma kayak rasanya aneh aja gitu. Mau nonton kayak nonton tetap aja nggak apa, lumayan sambil streaming gitu. Kalau ada 1-2 orang nemenin lumayan lah. Nggak ada nemenin juga nggak apa-apa. Judging by the account, the transformation already occurred by the time the beast reached the bazaar. He strode through the west side of the bazaar and hit toward the Iterate Plaza. In other words, the blasphemy may have first appeared in this vicinity. That being the case, the people in that mayhem can surely tell us more. Makes sense. According to my knowledge, oh ya, gue lupa. Gue juga mau pakai. Gue chatnya gue sih. Fearful here. Going after the enormous beast, are you? I saw it, including the very instant the poor bastard transformed. Damn the gods for putting me there. It started over there, by the window. A few men, merchant probably, talking and drinking. Corporation must be taken turn for the worse. Next thing I know, their leader, I suppose he was, buries his head in his hand, and the black mist was swirling about him. Then his whole body burst apart, and there stand a hideous, slavering beast, a massive and full, all gaping mouths and bulging eyes. His friends start shrinking, and then the black mist come again, until the chains takes them too. The stuff of nightmare, I tell you. Nightmares. Indeed. Incidentally, do you perchance know who those merchants were? No, I'm decorator by trade. Not much cost to mingle with their sort. Saw Miller, the barmaid, chatting with them. She might know something. Is that? Oh, I see. Rule matter. Even after repeating all the damage, it will take a while for braces to pick up again. You mean the blasphemy? That was the radiant I've been calling it. Anyway, I saw it too. We all did. I was standing here at the counter as my maid poured me a drink, when suddenly there came this dreadful sounds like a pain and agony groan. It was unlike anything I ever heard. I turned around in shock, and from an ominous cloud of black mist rose the creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. As for what happened next, to recall it sends shiver up my spine. By some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip aside before the beast got his claw on me. But at the sight that greeted me offered no solace. The blue sky above turned red as blood. My Mahrid, myself, and other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the radiant costs come to our aid. Oh, nice. Wait, did I hear you correctly? The beast manifests before the sky began to burn? I am certain of it. The windows here offer a clear view of the sky and answer nothing out of the ordinary, until the beast appeared and began to rage. I see. Mihlil! Oh shit, that's so cute, bro. Another cute aura. Be my wife, please. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Merit My Hand. What can I get you? Can we get you? Can we? We have come not for liberation, but rather to information. You are Mihlil? Yes? We are investigating the so-called blasphemy on your side of behalf. We hear it was one of your customers, a merchant, that first underwent the transformation. What can you tell us about him? He was something of regular here, especially of late. Kasara was his name. He ran his own consortium, dealing primarily in the export of Trapnair specialities. Oh yeah. Yes, the name ring a bell. Did you meet them both on your first trip to Trapnair? If I recall correctly, Kasaka ran a trading operation in Yildiman, and it was there that you met Matcha acquaintance. Yes, it is Sam Kazal, no doubt, a rather successful man from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen on a hard times of late. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot have been good for business. Even now, with the towers gone, the collapse of the empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The market for luxury is surely not what it once was. Try time for the head of the trading consortium. Indeed. Kazal was the compassionate man. Even his own business suffered. He did what he could to provide for the artisan, fishermen, and many others who counted on him to sell the wares. Damn, boy. Gimana? Kalau gue disuruh baca itu? Indeed, there was a very topic yesterday meeting, as far as I could hear. Yet, as they discussed matters further, Kazal soon grew graver and grim. It was then that forgive me. I will not have you recall the memory if you bring it you pain. If I could, I would ask you just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Kazal in particular? Please, anything at all. Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. Kazal lived for his work, and he had no family that I know of. His employee and associate knew him best, but they too are lost to us. Oh shit. Still, perhaps his neighbor knows something I do not. I can direct you to them if you believe it would help. What do you say? I miss reading theater, bro. That line first. Job yang Kazal made his home in Karam, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Kazal lived there since childhood and was known throughout the neighborhood. Kalmar, the name is new to me. How do we get there? I will down some direction. I cannot promise that you will find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it is a start. Oh, it is a start. Come, let's see where this lead taken us. Gratia no ako wait. Can we just teleport? Let's see, after leaving the map, we retrace our step ahead towards the FFXIV. Roger that. Crafter here. This must be you, in which case we should take the path leading southeast. I like how they put, what is it, like south, wind direction. If we keep going this way, we should arrive in Carmel before long. Walking this unfamiliar street is quite an adventure, is it not? I can only hope we can explore what's out of our laser once this crisis has passed. I hope so. And this must become. We arrive at last. Let us begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about Cousin. Given the recent event, I can imagine it's often shelter indoors. Alright then. Punten! Punten! Punten. Assalamualaikum. Could you come back another time? I just woke up. I'm not exactly in the mood to chit chat. Well, that's one way to avoid panic, I suppose. Pardon of our intrusion. You may have noticed, but the great danger was come to darkness. I encourage you to stay alert, prepare to flee the city so it doesn't turn dire. But before we leave in the place, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Did you know a local merchant named Kazal? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Kazal? I know him. In fact, we spoke this the other day. Like many other, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seems as though he managed to turn things around, thanks to generous order from Ruyada Fibers. Why, he was practically dancing in the street. I haven't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. The Jinabaha might be able to tell you more, though as I recall he was the one who broke the agreement. Jinabaha? Ruveda fibers? Let's make a point to visit him after we spoke with other locals. Oh yes. Gina Baha? Gina Bahai? Is it appropriate to... Mahdi? Kaza? You say? Yes, I know him since he was boy. If there was ever a man who was born to be merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return. He spent his day procuring the finest wares and seeking out willing customer. You could say it came to him as easily as breathing. Sadly, his beauty was lacking of late. No surprise, really. But it's how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up his house and from dawn till dusk the other day, no doubt racking his brain for a way to turn his fortune around. Then at night, I heard the door open. I looked out to see Kaza sitting on the bench. He said out loud, mad with the weight of the world in his shoulders. As his situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary? Nothing to speak of other than troubles with the consortium. He was the same old Kaza, cordial, honest, like always, to collaborate. This question you are asking, has something happened to him? He was not caught up in that terrible accident of the bazaar, was he? I don't travel much this day, but my daughter told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I heard little about this bizarre goings on. Rest assured the city is safe for now, but the situation may change without warning. I agree you stay close to your daughter and prepare to take refuge should be shut up order. Well, pusing untuk ganti karakter. Tapi seru juga sih. Pam param pam pam param pam pam param pam 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 pam. If I'm not mistaken, the stairs led to down. It's quite the sight to rest sky above. During the final days of your the heavens burned and stars fell, creation magic run amok. It was my assumption when I saw it. Perhaps the ancient believed the same, that the terror of a single powerful individual was cause of that calamity. And yet to self-same horror now manifests themselves before our eyes. What could be that sets that happen? A flame and turns ordinary man into beasts. It's not right. Let's call it a day. Over here, and we'll run over here. They are farming sickbone. They must be really fibers for this finding the Jinaba. Jinaba. And hurry, I say. There's no time to waste. Pardon me, but you are in charge of buying this and selling here, yes? We have a fake question that we like to... I'm sorry, but I simply don't have time to chat. If you haven't noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all our wares and equipment to safety for that peace return. In that case, might we be assistance? Perhaps we could speak when the job is done. Very well. You can start by helping us move our equipment. As the other one to put where? Yeah, lama sama seperti gini. And you can carry our fabric. Go to the door and speak with Kamala. She will tell you the rest. Tell you. Remember, these textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care. Kamala. This area is for employee only. Out. What's that? You come to help? Press P to Minduruba. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you pass 3 storehouse, yes? I'd like you to carry all market to the Nabrif Hall. By the sort of near the hatchery. The crate of clothing is for Manuha. And that massive crate that goes to Zemeria by the middle storehouse. Oh, no. Bisa kerja mati internetnya. Wow, so strong. GeForce. I say you're quite a brawly one, aren't you? The good thing that you never... Grateful a fabric in this was hoping to receive that new program. Udah gitu doang anjir. You carried all the crates to the storehouse, you say? And so quickly too. Why I never see anyone so strong? Iyalah. and I and my associate will see to the rest. So please return to Jinaba and assure him our work is proceeding apace. To tell the truth, we're grateful for this destruction. Too many terrible happenings of late, but generous souls like yourself give me hope that we may emerge from this trial even stronger. I pray we meet again in more peaceful time. Oh, yes. Are we doing the same quest right now? Oh. Done. I asked. Have you? As I asked earlier. If Kamalas is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You have done us a great favor, traveler. I too have delivered the instrument and apparatus entrusted to me. Ada pegel juga. You both have my thanks. With our safely stored away, we'll not lose any more of those fiends. Sambil ke bandak mana? I take it as you established you not escape the attack unscathed. We did not, thankfully. Most of our workers had already left for the day, but those who are still here saw it all. We looked to the burning skies in confusion, and then before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the doors shrieking. We ran for our life, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out a scream of such agony, such a terror, and in the next instant, he too sprouted fearsome claw. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then he too transformed. I already know the answer. I'm sorry, there was something you wanted to ask. Indeed, you know the merchant Kazal, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Kazal? Kazal? I know him very to consortium in deliver the shipment of fabrics, but in the end we received a better offer and had to trim him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transfer the goods for a much smaller commission, and we have been fools to refuse. I felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand, we simply had no choice. He tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair were plain as day. He said he has discussed it with his associate, but I could tell he all but given up hope. Dejection and despair. You remember what we say in Vanaspati, yes? A soldier and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning into the beast one after the next. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those who witnessed it, all undergoing the change. I suspect that every began with Kazal. By all accounts, it was he who would suffer from the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could that be that such intense emotion were but triggered his transformation? Must remain unclear, but I believe we are drawing closer to the answer. At any rate, we must discuss our finding with others. Grahatia is eager to share all information. We were to reconvene with the others in front of Meghaduta, where we know this should be angin. With any luck, they will have already returned from their own investigation. My friend, we must take our leave. I pray that your established is spared further tragedy, but remember, your life as far and more precious than anywhere's. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Indeed, thank you for your concern. I pray you to take care as well. Alright, gonna take a break. Hold a minute. Yo, I'm back. Masih suaranya. With voice maybe this time.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. And those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen, but there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karl Zahl's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast. Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Look! It's the satrap! The satrap!
Thank the heavens!
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Balaga's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share.
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
You are?
I'm Matya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
Ah,
I remember you from our first visit. Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Palaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy! Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb! What if we are too late, huh? They catch him, stick their fangs into him? The fangs! The screams!
Get away from her, now!
Before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Oh shit, man.
Run as fast as you can!
Yah, mati. Shuing, yoi.
Ryzen.
Enough. You must run. For their sake and your own. Yes. You'll survive. You must.
Anjay. Mantap bang, mantap. Mantap banget. Bisa seperti ini kita butuh politikus dengan janji manisnya. Biar masih ada harapan. Anjay, ini Grati yang apa ini? Paling strong. Keren banget sih animasi seat sama unseat.
Be strong, my friends. Fear not. for we will defeat these abominations! Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground. Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Asik.
Alphino! Alice! Leave the city to us and make for Bagaimana at once! Matya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
Right.
Go with them, will you?
Asik.
We will save these people. As many as we can.
Asik. Asik screenshot. Asik screenshot. Kayaknya nggak bakal bisa 2 hari kelar deh, tanggal 25 kelarnya nggak bisa deh. Kecuali gue begadang. Malah cuma besok mau pergi. Pergi nggak ya? Masih capek sih. We must save Bagaimana, whatever it takes. Masya, it's meant to me put you into harm's way, but I would ask you aid as well. Oh, of course, Bagaimana is not far, just down that hill. But as I told His Excellency before, the path was blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but turn back. In that case, this is what we shall do. Asik. Gracia, I accept that you take the lead and dispatch any beast you encounter. Alice and I will keep Masha hidden amidst of the trees and follow when the path is clear. Wah, asik, mulai tegang ini, harus gitu harus ngomongnya tuh. There is no telling what danger awaits us. Keep your eyes peeled. Cha. Apa sih? Ada blue quest ya? Oh. I'm gonna call my trusty friend Bom Bom. Stop. Geronimo! Alice! What happened here? It cannot be! We must heal those we can, and quickly. I see no beast and stay on your guard. Adalah. Net days. Exalted Cure. Wake up, wake up. So anyway, this man, boy. Motionless villager. Water. Aduh. Have you come to help us? Too late, my family, my friends. Buba di antara. If this only villager would survive, I can only hope others manage to flee. But if their rest have been turned into beasts by the 12, let us do what we can do. Let's do what we can to see that the damage spread no further. And no matter what comes, we must keep our spirit high. Let's we ourselves suffer a similar fate. Decline. I can tend to the rest. Pray look after Masha. No doubt what we have seen here weigh even heavier on his heart than ours. Lagunya bikin mood bagus padahal kondisinya lagi tegang. Jangan bilang masanya berubah. Jangan jadi bajingan game. Oh, Gracia. This is Yerufit, the elder here. He is hurt, but praised to be the sister. He is still alive. Young Masha here was taught me everything. I have not the word to express my gratitude to your aid, for your aid. When the heaven began to burn, we were afraid, but did our best to carry on as we always have done. Until today, when two unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. There is no words to describe what followed. Man and woman I have known since the day babes struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde in disguise to some hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of villagers fled for their life. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. Masha, do you perchance remember Kerasaf and Mevan, the young couple who always brought your refreshed catches? How could I forget Alder? When I first came to peddle my wares, I desperate to act out a living. They show me such kindness. Others shun me as an outsider. It is their way, but Kiresaf and Mevan brought my feast and sung its praises. They turned my fortune around. Alas, I fear they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple. One of those beasts in close pursuit. Aduh, kok mampet dong. They had their child, still but a tiny babe. To elude these fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task. Surely, I beg of you, go to the right. I want to help them, yet am I but a fisherman? I can face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Surely, sir. Thank you. Agama temples lie to the west of here. We must hurry. Roger that, sir. Working on it. Should I create just leveling other job right now? Yeah, probably I should. Yeah, where's the reset now? What? What my name? Holy shit. What's this? Come on. Let's go, frontline first. 7 people later. Frontline first. Acha, 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 acha. Ayo, 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 ayo. Yang ini lagi susah. Any commander here? I hope I can find some commander. Nice. Ah, frick. timnya gimana dah. Ini abis ini kemana ya? Gue nggak apa lagi. Gue ditanya jadi commander lagi, bangke. Ah. Oi! 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 Oi, pada kak. Oi! Dan breakernya dijauhin dulu. Nah ini kan biar DPS-nya nggak terlalu ketinggi gitu. Kalau dipukul, kejar. Alam gaib dari belakang, pull back. Modar lu, kebum. Alah. Oh, mundur geng. Asis. Ah, kau kasih hidup. Ah. Pukul terus, pukul. Aduh, kok. Iya. Ah, ini pukul, geng. Maju, geng. Maju, geng. Geng, maju, geng. Wah, gue ini yang diobak abrik. Meninggal anak orang. Alah. Lagi padahal tuh. Gue tandain deh nih tank-tanknya nih yang suka ngasih gebrakan-gebrakan mematikan. Lagu gue aja mati. Asis lagi. Mana lu? Mati. Asis pulanya. Back dulu. Kacau. Habis nggak tom liftnya? Tom. Ais. Warriornya. Apa sih ini? Dapat achievement apa nih? Oh, bunuh 1 orang. Bagus lah. Waduh, serem-serem amat itu. Mereka sakit-sakit semua itu. Push lah. Ayo budaknya. Kosong. Oh, menang sih. Tiganya kita. Kacau. Nggak bagus profilnya kita. Jelek banget. Hanuman. Get out of the way. The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. I'm sorry, Christian. I tried to stay behind, but I could not. No, it cannot be. Is someone, anyone? My arms so heavy and my legs, I cannot feel my leg. My wife fled with our daughter. I need to find them, need to be with them. I need... Kisarov, no, Kisarov, you must stay strong. The time I don't want to die. Thank you. Please, find them. Gak gitu kalau Evan's still alive, and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Palakastan. There is nowhere else she could have gone. Think. Gini, penasaran banget. Gua suka kayak gini. Forgive me, Kisaraf. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return and lay you to rest. Let's go, bro. Finest. Dang, wait a minute. You see no track or other sign of this track. Where on it must be also. Nggak usah lah, caranya. Not today. Bujamga, what is that? Ular. Did you see any sign of them? I found nothing. Perhaps the beasts have chased them farther from the village. Oh God above, I beseech you, pray deliver my heart and little one to safety. Cut sini gue pakai baju itu lagi, aduh salah. Meanwhile, in the skies above Daphne. Nomor yang Anda hubungi.
I'll fare you below.
Understood. I will inform for each room.
Chaos and panic sweep Ras Khan, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation, as my companions tell it.
So it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. Oh, capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
Will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Razat Khan is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people, honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man. These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear. No different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne his sail to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the dragon's war would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance, the future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals, yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Razat Khan hangs in the balance. We have Bagaimana.
Oh, asik mamen.
The hour has come, creature. It's all or nothing.
Wah, asik. Yah, jangan dipotong, terusin. Ya elat. Potong mamen. If Evan fled deeper into the jungle, she and her child are in grave danger. Whatever we do, God have mercy. Fear? Consuming me? What are you talking about? Then, I too could become a beast. I understand. I think. I sent to the wounded. How did you do your fair? Did you find your friends? Aduh, aku. I see. In that case, let us help you find the mother and child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village must be safe in our absence. Alice and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Masha speak with Elder Revivit? Pray explain to him the situation and join us soon as you are able. We will save Mevan and her child. We cannot do that much for Kisar. I'm heartened to see you both safe. But what of the family? We found Kirasaf, but he... Say no more. I understand we have lost another our dear friend. Kirasaf may be gone, but there is still hope for Mevan and a child. Please find them, I beg of you. And if you search you come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, pray tell them what has happened. I will do my best to keep the village safe and their spirit high. Come, let us rejoin your friend at once. Gitu dong. I'm pleased to report that vicinity appears to be peace-free, no doubt thanks to the earlier effort. And with that, let us resume our search for your friends and her child. Where should we begin, Matcha? If we follow Kesiroda south, we will arrive at Purusa, a temple. It's a sacred place where people go to commune with the divinities. It's possible that Mevan sought shelter there, and perhaps other villagers as well. Then it's shelter, Marcia. Stay close to me, alright? You two, take the lead. Keep an eye on the beasts and anyone in need of help. Very well. We make our Purusa as quick as we are able. With me! Good jump lah. I don't want to mess with you, so... Thank you! I thought I was done for! Mevan? She's a friend of mine too. But I have not seen her. She must still be out there somewhere, trying to avoid the beast. And with her child. God, worry not for me. I can make my way back to the village on my own. Oh, that's monsters looks scary, bro. Matcha the man. Horatio, wait! Horatio is just ahead, but something terrible has happened. The beast has come and many have already been killed. Indonesia has gone to do what they can, but there are so many more that I could count. You must be ready. I'm ready. Show me the way. Gracia Terminator mode activated. Gitu dong. Keren. Wow. Not today, my friend. Not today. Oh God, have mercy. Oh. Oh, too late. Not today, my friend. Not today. What the hell is this? There you are, halfway the others. I see. You have seen all the beasts inside. In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple. Oh, cutscene, man. Frick. Such a letdown.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass.
Has anyone seen Mevan?
Where could she be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely.
We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could, it's too late for my family. This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
My friends, this is a place of worship. Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends. You were searching for Mevon, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
I won't argue with that.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn. Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
Whew. Man, what a great. At least he's getting out in that maybe in the trees. Wow. Over there! My view was blocked by trees. I am sure I saw someone being chased by beasts. Gracia, go with Macha and search along the river. I will circle around from the south. Roger that, sir. Roger that, ma'am. Working on it. Sorry. Pew. Asik. Dor. Waduh, mental. Asik. Untung gue pakai baju banyak laut. Come on, boy. The bajak laut Grecian Oir. Let's go. Faster. Wait, where's the baby? Cepat. Lamaan juga gak apa-apa sih. Ah, shit. Kenapa gue tiba-tiba masuk? Lebih cepat sih tarik.
She's so cold, Elfino.
The child is alert and I see no wounds, and yet she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back. Not now!
Matsuya, take the child.
It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Matsuya, can you take her back to the village? But the child, all by myself. You can't be serious.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsuya. Her life is in your hands.
Right. I can do it.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsuya. Go! Quickly!
Steady. You know the way. No. No. Not you too. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Awas dibunuh ya.
To drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark. No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged.
Oh.
Every agony.
Asik, ngomel. Asik.
The divinity.
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Please, you must save the child. She is all that remains of Nevan and Grasef. Please.
Well, well. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you. Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home. I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia. What, like divine aid?
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinian, it was you who came to Matsia's aid.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahewan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband at least. Will you help me?
There's nothing else man regards to die as they live as themselves and not at peace. Your soul will find peace in eternal sea. To think the day will come when even the smallest solace will be discomforting. I'm not crying, I'm just wiping my eyes. You are ready then? In that case, let's head to Palakistan. Now that Fitra is waiting us. Rest easy, for all is well here. Rest easy. Young Masha returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl had already begun to regain her strength. Last joy she received was word of the mother and father fate, as well as the death of their transformed neighbor. How many children of Ravnir must we lose to this calamity? Mother, father, brothers and sister, sons and daughter. Every death avoid, another avoid that can be never be left. Alah. We who survived them must carry the weight of their memory as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Kirasaf and Mehan, Babe is a child of Dabner as well. I thank you for returning her to us safe. Oh, most great of merciful room, I have not the word to express my gratitude. They say that were not for you, brave Marcia and Chad would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard the rumors that a mighty dragon had formed a pact with friendship with the sun, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. The truth in the path, but not in war. I'm Vidra, and for years encounter had this isle of serve as mine abode. An isle has a ruled over a satrap, with Achewan as my loyal servant. Are my ears to be? We believe you are the true satrap all along. Nidhana, what are you doing here? I heard from the Radiant that you have gone to help people of Palaka stand in their time of need. And so and I, several of my colleagues from the Great War, came to offer our service. The alchemists have already brought us a potion for Mevan, daughter. But enough about us. You and your role as the far greater enigma. If you were the true Satar all along, could it be that young Fazam was created to serve as your emissary? Though this suspected boy was but a simulation. A rumor has circulated for many years around the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by Satra family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Vasham with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the Satra was using the simulacrum to work more closely with these people, and decided not to press the issue. I'd always assumed one of Ahewan associate was manipulated from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It's an honor to meet you in flesh, Master Vitra. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given unto us your skills, I do not know where we would be. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. To us, to and high below alchemists, the deviation that means to unmake the towers. You were the savior, not only the Tatman, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Vitra, but the star yet wants for salvation. Once more, we will, my colleagues and I, commit the knowledge and resource at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in this dire darkness hour. To us seem this place is in good hands. I would return to see how Ratat unfares. What will you do, science? I worry for the survivor we met in Purusa. Shall we pay them visit before making our way back? In that case, may as a favor, nothing too bothersome. I promise this way. Pum 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 pum. I really enjoy like voice act thing is need to simmer just a bit longer, I'd say. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The red sky, the terrible beast. What in the name of sister is happening here in Tapner? Oh my, it's rather a lot to take. It was seems that it's even more great than we expected. Thank you. Thank you, friends. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further on our own research. And with that, here we are, a pot of piping hot chai, brewed with our own secret recipe of spice and tea leaf, together with hearty helping of rich milk and pure sugar. I had enough forever in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? A drink has medical properties then. Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It's so very tasty though, and has a way to lifting the spirit. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. A lovely sentiment, Nidhana. By all means, allow us to assist. Well, you had to distribute hot beverage. I will do sweet for errand beasts to slay. A far less arduous task, no doubt. When you finish, look for me at the White Pool Torana. You're wrong, huh?
aja.
Whip. Oh. Sudah, makan dulu sana. Oh, sorry. Thank you for delivering of the Jai Christian. It helped to lift the villagers' spirit. This is a pretty good indeed. The final face now shows like of your deliveries. I was curious to know what has become the Maven across the land. Oh, thank you, friend. Surely they'll be able to rest peacefully where it's other. I and the people of Palakastan will perform the rites as soon as we are able. As for the child, it will not be easy for her growing up without her parents, but I promise to do what I can. Once able to eat solid food and fish catch will help nourish her. I catch you. Well, we have finished delivering of the chai. I believe everyone is dipping hot cup. I could almost believe there was a magic at work. How the tension fades with every sip. Let us spare the Palagas then. At least for now. Aduh, kayaknya udah jadi abis ini terakhir. Besok masih. There are still risks of every village of Tavnir. Like as but as still, I trust we can leave this place and care of our friends from the Ratian and the High Crucible, Sabatur Ratapan. By all means, do not escape you further. There is still many who have been used the strength to deliver calamity. And I, you are the most willing as capek. Estinian. We are done with this place, I think. Alpino told me everything. Prove that I'm here, the people are safe. Likewise, you will be pleased to know I found no evidence of lingering beasts in the jungle and ruins. It would seem you finished off the last of them. Trying times yet lie ahead for the people of Thailand. Probably they have been wise and beloved Satrap to separate them though. Speaking of which, I received word from Tancred not a short while ago. He has returned to the city of Azaldapad. Come. It's good to see you safe. Even the size is all news. I'm pleased to report that we succeed in quelling through here in this city. The beasts have been out of threat. The city are safe for now. Also, I heard from the Radiant also that an important proclamation will be made in this square. Though they say it's no more that night. Then that night you have been meeting with this spot. So Fitra is finally coming out from behind the curtain. I suppose we too should hear what he has to say. Bermager then, but before that I want to bring what of the assembly has not yet reached all the city. If anyone along the way to see anywhere, we best enlighten them. Ini ada cutscene panjang habis udahan.
Look! Someone's coming! People of Razathan, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
Many thanks.
A dragon! Wow!
'Tis as the Satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
If I am hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
Vashan! I mean, Master Vitra, does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future I am blind as thee. Countrymen, calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Fafnir, our home. Friends and loved ones have been taken from us. I, too, have lost my closest confidant. Ahawan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, this I know. And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Radzat to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial has she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity hath stolen too much from you already, yet so long as you live, the light of Radzat will never be extinguished. I pray you let me watch over it, over you, and lend me your strength that we might face this trial and those to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together, so too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Azael's face.
Indeed.
Excuse me, but I must speak with the satrap at once.
Father,
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have. On behalf of the Forum of Sharlayan, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radzat, might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
I am Satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days. 'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavner, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
'Tis by no means madness. With the coming of the 7th umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamud, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag. But what of the Silver Moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction. And by our people, I speak not only of Sharlayan. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save. Including you, our dear friends of Radzat Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Long has thy forum been allies to Thavner. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star, our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears. Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase. Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
You're still here. What a relief.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine. All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do? Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
Yes, yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained. Ah, do you still have that flower? If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place. You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet, and we will meet again.
As far we have come, and after the hour saves you, there is still so much we don't know about the final days. Could be because said it causes phenomena beyond our comprehension. It is we who are resting for study. Drive Cyan. Yeah, very gratitude. The last matter that let's talk about location FFXIV. Success for almost because this is very forgotten. And integration here. The persona is lying from by yourself. You must be important for now. Thank you, friend. Whenever you're ready, please do it. Whoa. What is that, sir? Who is we gonna meet? Is he? This thing is Hall of Radiant House. Sign up for others and nice things ahead. Welcome to Central. With the do belong to this YouTube. Oh fuck, I know it's the moment I use that to the door. You have to look at what the hell. As Sirana, please just put the subscribe on our guests and share it about people. Can you not show a many cool on Spec? What this Spec is here is paying a fellow warrior a compliment. We are friends here, or will be soon enough. More formally then, for the benefit of my countrymen, it is a pleasure to have you with us. A quick champion of yours is sign of 7 dawn. The war of letting all round good egg, I'm sure. A woman after my own heart. I like that. Ooh, sure. Don't you worry, I will keep it short. There's just thing or two we like to remember. First of all, about the room you are standing in now. Let us welcomes delegates from other land to oversee the trade and diplomatic dealings. Then there's a military matters to discuss, which is why all these officers are stationed here in the sun drop. I imagine you're more than familiar with this organization than Spec, yes? We are going to be from Doma. Hulda dan Alamingo. Lim Salominsa. Bridania. And last but not least is that there are eyes and ears and north of the bridge of this to the north sun and there's a quick mountain. We use this brief respect to share the details of our client with our overseas counterpart. Everything you know, all the leaders and press that you watch from your special movie. You're a man in high demand, eh? And so would you mind regarding us with your own account? Induce us before you induce yourself. thank you for the effort. The condition under which men are turned to peace, the actual phenomena have been observed. You have given us so much to consider. It's concerning that the first transformation occurred before the skies turned red. This contrary to what one would expect. Thankfully, the information you preferred to Lucia upon your return from the moon is already proved inevitable. As soon as a report of calamity here in the Fraternistic Guard Company of the Earthia and our official allies, let us know at once that the targets were indeed upon us. They have begun taking steps to assess the extent of the phenomenon spread. Our agent unable to confirm that for the time being the sky was only over the bones, including the island and outposts. Alas, that is a little comfort. Although on it lands, there have been reported people transforming into Aegis beasts. From what little we have learned, these incidents are similar in nature to the merchant castle. As was the case here, the victims underwent change prior to the heavens being set ablaze. And so, while the burners have yet manifest beyond the dawn, the transformation will appear to be subject to any similar transition. If anyone anywhere have overcome by the spirit from turn, then nowhere is safe. That's about the size of this elephant. Speak of which, we ought to give this creature a name, don't you think? Here is Azan. We taken to calling the first to chance we send to the biggest blasphemous. As fitting as name as any, to ensure the clarity in future communication, we shall urge our comments to adopt this terminology. Already have taken measures to deal with the threat to the best of our ability. This is an example their own groups that Alice wanted to put down this so-called blasphemous and their spawn as and when they appear. At the same time, they're doing all in their power to put the people's minds in this, prevent panic and fear from spreading. That said, brave soul with the strength to fell these horrible hints are not easily found. Yes, so this is the very reason that we turn to you. Pray let us your strength and help us to slay the blasphemy that plague our homeland. Now, you don't have to give your reply before dinner. Just also mention that these blasphemies seem to possess rather different casualty. What works well against one may serve poorly against another. So before you go rushing off to save everyone today, have to work with the delegates. They will tell you what to expect. And with that, I do believe our plan here has peace to attend. Spare thought for us while you talking into all fine question, eh? Well, forgive Siraman, forgiveness you can do it. It was there is something that's simple in nature. Anyway, we're going to keep you. You will join your company, yes? Do you know where to do it? We surrender to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honor our one legacy and serve Master Vitra. You have my word that you will not be failed. Isi mbak. Ada yang sparring. Udahlah, udahan dulu streamnya. Capek juga. Malah pipi sama Tian, aduh. Oke lah, cukup sampai sini saja streamnya. Thank you sudah mampir Dorian, Bang Lutfi. Aduh, makasih banyak udah mampir. Thank you. Sampai jumpa di next stream. Saya namatin yang mudah-mudahan tanggal 25 tamat. Nggak bisa juga sih, nggak yakin juga. Tapi ya, usahakan lah. Oke, thank you. Bye-bye.